Tip number 1. Stop playing bullet. When you play those 1-minute game, it's not about finding some strategy or coming up with a plan or calculating the variations. You just don't have any time for that. It's all about making the moves as fast as possible, and it has nothing to do with improving your chess. As enjoyable and fun as it might be, I also like to play it sometimes. It in fact just makes it worse because you're not focusing on trying to become a better chess player. You're just focusing on making the moves as fast as possible. So please don't do it. In fact, if you really want to improve your chess, I would suggest that you play rapid games. So at least 10 minutes for a game you should have, because then you really have time to think about all of those tips I give you in my videos, like always starting with the most active moves, checks, captures, and threats. You can always go throughout the whole way and find the best move. Or when your opponent makes a move, the first thing you have to do is to think what is his idea, what he wants to do. And so when you have at least 10 minutes, you have time to think about that. Tip number 2. Stop playing against bots. I don't know what is the reason behind that, but so many people love to play against bots. And the problem with that is that especially low-rated bots, they're taking some completely illogical decisions that are completely inhuman, and that is confusing you in terms of your entire chess understanding. And then with the time, if you play a lot against bots, you are starting to play like them, and so your decisions doesn't make any sense. And yeah, that is what you should avoid. Always try to play against human. And if you play against higher rated chess bots, then it's just too sad, because you always lose, because it's never possible to fight against a chess computer. So in every case, I recommend you to play against real people. Tip number 3. Stop just playing. Always analyze your game. Analyzing your games is the one most powerful resource of improving your chess level. Because if you're just playing, you're making some mistakes, and then you're not analyzing it, you continue to do the same mistakes over and over again. You're not improving. If you're doing something wrong and then you're just doing the same thing again and again, don't expect another result. It would always be the same. But if you analyze, if you're going through the game, you're trying to understand why you made this decision or that one, why you made a mistake, then you understand more, and in the next game, chances are you're not going to repeat the same mistake. And so if you do it with your every game, you have an incredible amount of resources to improve your chess game. So I definitely recommend analyze every one of your game. Once again, it depends on the time control, because if you analyze a 1-minute game, it doesn't make any sense, to be honest. But if you analyze a normal rapid game, where you had some thoughts throughout the game, of course, you can compare it with what the engine says. And well, I have a lot of videos on my channel in terms of how to analyze your games. Definitely take a look, and hopefully it's gonna improve your chess tremendously. Tip number 4, subscribe to this channel. Oh, seriously, maybe I'm not making that many jokes as Gotham Chess, maybe I'm not that pretty as Anna Kramlin, but I am trying to be as helpful for you as possible so you can achieve your goals much faster. So if you use those tips that have been proven by my students, by my whole chess journey, you can improve your chess much faster than you can do it on your own if you're just finding it out throughout your chess journey. So I definitely recommend you do it. I sincerely believe that it's going to help you achieve your goals much faster. And let's proceed to the next tip. Tip number 5, understand one opening system properly. What I notice incredibly often is that beginners are obsessed with learning openings. And that is a really bad strategy to improve your chess. As a beginner, you don't need to learn the openings that much. You don't need to learn that many openings. So people are trying to memorize the lines so that they can beat their opponents straight from the opening. But what happens in reality is that the opponents are making completely different move, and then the whole preparation is gone, and you're on your own. And what matters here is how you understand chess. So it makes much more sense to spend more time on understanding chess or understanding the key principles, and of course on improving your tactics, because it doesn't matter what the opening is, 99% of the games would be decided in terms of who blundered the most on a beginner's level. So there are 2 aspects you should work on: improving your tactics and trying to understand the key principles in chess. And of course, I make a lot of videos on both of those topics on this channel, so hopefully that's going to help you in that process. But in terms of the openings, really All you need to know is to master one opening for white and one opening for black. And once again, not really memorizing the moves, that it's not gonna help, but instead trying to understand the ideas, where your pieces should be developed, where your king should be castled, and what are the plans here after the opening, whether you should attack on the queen side, on the king side, or you should put all of your pieces into the center and just attack there. At least up to 1500 rating, you don't really need more than one opening system to master to beat all of your opponents. So please stop learning the openings that much, master one, and you're good to go. But now you have a problem, like which opening do you choose? There are so many out there. In this video, I'm showing you the only opening for white you need to know to get to your goals as fast as possible.